What if I told you that history isn't just a human story? It's a wild, untamed saga featuring elephants charging into battle, pigeons carrying state secrets, and even cats being recruited for espionage. Buckle up, folks, because today we're diving into the bizarre, heroic, and sometimes downright controversial ways animals have shaped history. War elephants, Hannibal's tank division. First up, let's talk about Hannibal. No, not the guy with the fava beans, but the OG Carthaginian general who decided, hey, you know what would really freak out the Romans? A herd of 36 war elephants charging over the Alps. Because clearly, nothing screams stealth like a multi-ton, trumpet-blaring, grass-munching tank with tusks. Spoiler alert, most of the elephants didn't make it. Cold weather, treacherous paths, and ancient logistics weren't exactly elephant-friendly, but the survivors, they scared the toga off those Romans. Imagine seeing that in battle. It's like facing an armored SUV with an attitude problem. Pigeon post, the original Twitter. Ah, the humble pigeon. Most of us think of them as feathered freeloaders pooping on statues. But back in the day, pigeons were the fastest way to send a DM. Assuming your DM was a tiny scroll tied to a bird's leg. Take World War I, for instance. These little guys dodge bullets and bombs to deliver life-saving messages. One pigeon, Cher Ami, even got hit but still flew 25 miles to save a battalion. Meanwhile, humans can't even text back when their phone is in their hand. Cats in espionage, Operation Acoustic Kitty. Okay, this one is equal parts genius and absurd. In the 1960s, the CIA spent millions training cats to spy on the Soviets. Yes, cats. They called it Operation Acoustic Kitty. The idea was to surgically implant microphones into cats so they could eavesdrop on conversations. Because obviously, nothing says covert ops like a random tabby casually strolling into a Soviet meeting. Shockingly, it didn't work. The first test ended when the cat ran into traffic. Classic feline move. Dolphins and whales, the underwater agents. Dolphins, adorable, intelligent, and apparently part-time military operatives. During the Cold War, both the US and the Soviet Union trained dolphins to detect underwater mines, guard naval bases, and attack enemy divers. Because nothing says strategic deterrence like flipper armed to the teeth. And don't forget about whales. In 2019, a beluga whale with a harness marked Equipment of St. Petersburg popped up in Norway. Was it a spy, a defector, or just a very confused whale? We may never know. Controversial roles when animals pay the price. Of course, not every animal's role in history is worth celebrating. From horses in World War I dying by the millions, to animals being used in cruel experiments, history is full of uncomfortable truths. It's a reminder that while animals have been our allies, they've also been victims of our ambitions. Maybe the best way to honor their contributions is to learn from these stories and treat them with the respect they deserve. So the next time you see a pigeon, a dolphin, or even your lazy house cat, remember, they might just be carrying the weight of history on their tiny, furry shoulders. Give them a salute, or at least don't yell at them for knocking over your coffee. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more wild stories. Camera fades to black as the sound of an elephant trumpeting plays.